Kia listeners, let's learn sumo. I'm Clayton. Welcome to the podcast. This is day 5 of the May Grand Sumo Tournament in Tokyo, Japan. The Yusho picture is starting to emerge, but there are still plenty of opportunities for everyone up and down the Bunsuke. A couple might be a little bit behind though. Bit of a short pod tonight as I joined the Sunday morning sumo show at the last moment for some commentary tonight. That put me a little bit behind. Poor old Ron, he suffered some internet issues in California, which is a shame. We do all suffer that from time to time. Anyway, it was a bit of fun. On to the fights for tonight on day 5. Ozeki Kodazakura faced Ichi Yamamoto. Now, Ichi got his power water from his hero, Wakataka Kage, last night, so I think that fired him up a little bit. Tonight, Ichi Yamamoto showed why he is closer to Sanyaku these days. Committed, strong, and purposeful. Good touchy eye. Ichi Yamamoto fires at Kodazakura, who tries to retreat and dodge to the side a little bit. Ichi chased and tries for the belt, but he thought better of it and changed to an Oshi battle with the Ozeki as they traded hits. Ichi got in close, does a big body drive and just kept the pressure up, forced Kodazakura back to the bales and over. It was a really good Oshi win there for Ichi Yamamoto, showing a bit of class. Ozeki Kirishima, he faced Hiradoumi. Now, Hiradoumi, last time he faced, it was a really hard charge and Kirishima basically stepped out of his way and slapped him down. Hiradoumi, being that fast and hard charger at the touchy eye, Kirishima really needed a plan to negate that, and he did. It was a big, hard, fast touchy eye by Kirishima. He blasted Hiradoumi back to the bales. Hiradoumi did well in defence. He stayed in as Kirishima hit him up under the armpits. Hiradoumi tries to save it. He's up on one foot. He went across the bales. He got Kirishima's arm. He was up on one foot as he went across the bales, grabbed Kirishima's arm, tried for a bit of a Totari arm pull, bit of a throw as he was on one leg, but it was too late. Kirishima had the momentum, he had the position, drove him over the bales. Hiradoumi landed quite an awkward position down in the alley, half on the dohyo. I can hear Hiradoumi yelling, "Get off me!" because Kirishima pretty much landed on top of him. Tsukunage body throw for Kirishima, beltless throw, undefeated so far, 5-0. Atami Fuji, he negated the hard charger Fujinokawa and pretty much monstered him across the dohyo and over the bales. No chance to do much there. Fujinokawa tried a leg trip, but it was all a bit too late for him. Kota Shoho, he had a pretty good Oshi battle with Oho. It was really a case of who was going to get the better deflection, which could allow an opportunity. Kota Shoho got the deflection after a really good series of Oshi battles. Oshi thrusting. He grabbed Oho's belt, turned him and walked him out. Kota Shoho actually came out of that with a bit of blood coming out of the mouth. Normally it's Oho who is bleeding out of those sort of affairs. I'm not sure, however, what Wakataka Kage was trying to do off the touchy eye. Whatever it was, it didn't work. He went in low. It was a bit half-hearted. He kind of reached for the belt, but one of his feet was too far back. The other one was forward. He just wasn't very committed. Takanosho just took a half step and slapped him down. Yoshino Fuji, he faced the threshing machine Daisho. Yoshino Fuji had a good plan to stay inside the arms, negate the Supari thrusts, and he did well at that until he could charge in, get a body grip on Daisho, and that led to a belt grip, and Daisho went over the bales. Next up, Gonayama, showing a little bit of class at the moment. He was up against Shodai. Shodai absorbed the hit from Gonayama, who's a very hard charger, but eventually Gonayama just kept pressuring him back across the dohyo and took him out. It was under a bit of pressure, Gonayama himself, as the fight went longer than he would normally like, but he did well. Ura had a little bit of luck and a bit of presence of mind tonight. He faced up against Asahakoryu. It was a big touchy eye as Ura got deflected off to the bales. He spun, recovered, and as Asahakoryu charged at him, Ura got himself an arm and pulled him across the bales. Bit of a hand on the back of the belt as well. It was a little bit lucky in the way he got hit and moved, but he also had pretty good presence of mind to recover as well. Joint leader Koto Eho, he got inside for a deep left inside belt grip on Roga and just used it to walk Roga back and over the bales. It was a good grip. So that was it for the night. That puts Kirishima and Koto Eho, Megashira 13 or Koto Eho, in the sole lead at 5-0. Wakataka Kage, Fuji Sien, Fuji Ryoga, Wakanosho, and Tobizaru are all on 4 wins. News from Juryo is that Enho is 5-0. Midori Fuji on his return from his heart scare. Good news, he's 3-2, so he's doing okay, and hopefully will get himself Kachikoshi there. That's it for day 5, folks. Thanks for listening. If you caught me on the Sunday morning sumo show tonight, I hope you had a bit of fun. Hakioi, let's learn sumo.